Brother, once a prisoner is being transferred from any parish to a next parish, that prisoner goes under police escort and that prisoner is handcuffed in the vehicle. Nobody not tell me nothing. If the Minister of National Security come out can tell people say this normal, people for stone him.
People, you're listening to the voice of an ex-police with experience about this situation of transferring others around the world, ladies and gentlemen, in Jamaica. So let's talk about this because we have some breaking news again, people. Guess what? We are finding out, say, the cold pastor is a mermaid. Greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari Soldier of Deep Roots TV, and if this is your first time tuning in, I'm asking you to hit that red subscribe button, and we'll have a great relationship. May I tell you, say, this whole pastor have taken the internet by storm. The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen, as we are finding out more about this cold pastor. Yes, he is now deceased because of a horrific accident. But what we are finding out is shocking. We're going to get back to that tape that you're hearing. That is an experienced cop out of Jamaica that is experiencing with transferring prisoners from parish to parish. But the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, we are finding out the Observer paper has reported that the cult pastor, yes, I'm talking about Kevin O. Smith, yes, of the Mobay Cult Church, was convicted of sexually assaulting a man in Canada, ladies and gentlemen. This is the plot thickens. So, what y'all try to tell me, say, the rainbow flag, when me see behind the man, did real? Me think I did just curtain the man hang up behind him. Me never know, say him hang up the rainbow flag and have it in a your yai. That's why them say, who have yai for see, I go see. Some people can't see. Me see all see it there. Listen, let me tell you what the article says, because it's a pretty short article, ladies and gentlemen. It says the Pathway International late leader Kevin Smith was convicted of one count of sexual assault of a 21-year-old man in Canada on November 5th, 2007. An Observer of that in a them paper. An Observer, a big newspaper. You are going to let me read it again, people. May I tell you, say the plot thickens. The man did appear to him congregation, I strip off people, and I bring them back with them picnic, and the people them really are go, and the man have the big stripe rainbow flag behind him, and uno go on surprise now. The Observer newspaper, a reputable newspaper in the island of Jamaica, says that the Pathway International leader Kevin O. Smith was convicted of one count of sexual assault of a 21-year-old man, young man, in Canada on November 5th of 2007. A high-placed lawyer told the Observer online. According to the source, Smith served 6 months in prison and received probation order for 10 years. However, Smith did not follow through and complete the probation order, so he was subsequently deported. Me can't believe this. Me can't believe the pastor is not only cultish, but he's swimming like a real fish. I'm telling you, I see them display one statue down at Jamaica, on the beach, where it's a mermaid. So it look like this man here know what's really going on. Now I want to go back to the accident, because you hear where the ex-police accept people. I want you to listen where the man accept, because when we are looking at this accident here, The way this carrier get demolished and mangled, it looked like this was a hit. Looked like them go after this man specifically. The vehicle that hit the vehicle is a tall Hilux vehicle. So that means when them running at the side of this vehicle, people, at the engine, they're on top of you. The person who have driving the vehicle don't have to worry about getting hurt. You are going to take cause unexpectedly. So just the way you see this year carry out, it look like say it's another cultish act by either the Jamaican people or the Jamaican government. Listen to what the police have to say, Yaganti, about the state of the crash and the way that it went down, and as far as how the pastor was being transported people, about the protocols that's going on. Listen. Let me start it up for you. Give me a second there. Let me give me 1 second. Let me just make sure, say, rewind them up for you. All right, here we go.
Brother, once a prisoner is being transferred from any parish to a next parish, that prisoner goes under police escort.
Yeah, what the man say. Yeah, what the man say. From your leave from one parish to the next parish, you have escort, but escort was there. You are guaranteed. Escort was there, people.
And that prisoner is handcuffed in the vehicle. Nobody not tell me nothing. If the Minister of National Security come out and tell people say this normal, people for stone him. Even when them a carry prisoner go doctor, they handcuff them. It looked to me like this man in at the back of the vehicle, in a handcuff, and he grab the driver back way, and at that send the vehicle a gully. I wrestle with the vehicle.
Pastor say nah go by himself. How will you take him for? I saw them don't be a chang. Now what that thing say you was some regular voodoo or obiaman this. I real tapa Naris and some people in a high places. Like Portia Simpson, when we see in a picture with this pastor, a kiss off in face. Like Sean Paul, we sit up closely with them. I worry, and them would rather them gonna get drop out than them get exposed. The bishop is on the ark at this time, sailing. But what you think the bishop family them all do? Because right now what I'm seeing is that the bishop family has retained a attorney, Mrs. Valerie Netta Robertson, and she has announced that she will be representing the estate of Kevin Smith, the pastor. Yes, I'm talking about the bishop. You can see, we'll listen up the rest of the audio in a second, but like me I said, the late great Kevin, they wrote in the page, you know, of the head of the Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Ministry, in a wake of this controversy of the pastor's death, the lawyer Valerie Natel Robertson, will be representing her. She revealed that Smith family intend to hear hire an independent pathologist to observe his autopsy. So that means them things say the Rainbow Cult master was probably, there was like tampering or something foul went on. Because ladies and gentlemen, I heard another man come there and say, boy, when him touch him man, feel like him neck it broke. But a lot of people are saying, where is the blood? Not even a spit. The attorney at law also complained about the manner in which that the police allegedly infringed on her client's rights and disgraced his legal representation. This morning, Monday, I tried to contact him to speak to him on behalf of his family. I called the investigation office and he wasn't answering. I called superintendent in charge of the area, and he said he didn't know where he was. So that's when I put out on the press release, because this is the second time that have taken him and not spoken to us and not informed us, and that have our phone number. They have our phone number. Robertson told the media on Monday. Nita Robertson in the statement said that Smith, the rights to fair trial, has a right to fair trial. He was, in fact, charged in light of the social media and mainstream media frenzy, and was embedded in some kind of church frenzy. Now, the statement was apparently released before Smith's death in the car crash in Linstead, St. Catherine, while being transported Monday, from Mobay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Smith and Constable Orlando Irons, who is assigned to the Mobay fugitive apprehension team, died in the crash on the Linstead bypass. 2 other police were traveling with them and also in an unmarked service vehicle were hospitalized. According to Robertson, her client was interviewed by investigative office over the weekend. They asked him 40 questions and he did not answer. She told the media. In the meantime, Director of Public Prosecutor Paula Smith said that, Llewellyn said that, transportation on Kingston Monday because of the pastor might not have been able to get a fair trial in the second city. The essential criteria of the trial is that fairness is established, right? Trying to gain some kind of fairness, we wanted to move him from that community. So these potential jurors would either have been persons who would have either already been prejudiced against Mr. Smith. Now, you hear what about fair trial when this man, everybody find out that this man swim around and this man drink blood out of Mobay. But I'm going to make you hear the rest of the audio. What the general here did speak about. I want to make me know say it's a rational statement to make, or what do you think? So my families and friends, check it out.
Brother, once a prisoner is being transferred from any parish to a next parish, that prisoner goes under police escort and that prisoner is handcuffed in the vehicle. Nobody not tell me nothing. If the Minister of National Security come out and tell people say this normal, people for stone him.
Your family no want him to go stone no Minister of National Police and well, I listen to that, just attack.
Even when them a carry prisoner go doctor, they handcuff them. It looked to me like this man in at the back of the vehicle, in a handcuff, and he grab the driver back way, and at that send the vehicle a gully.
But that go on in a negligence on the police side, me I say? A negligence. But again, some people conspire in that, the man dead before him even going in a car.
Wrestle with the vehicle, with the driver. He grab the driver back way. At that happen. Me said the entire senior rank in the police force of St. James to get kicked out of the force, because no senior officer cannot authorize a transfer like this. But I'm a transfer prisoner already, If you ever do this in a rehearsal, then kick you out of the force. Me say people need to call for the resignation of all of the superintendent them in a St. James. Brother, no prisoner no get transfer from St. James to Kingston, 120 mile, and then no have escort. A bullshit that.
Escort, it did again, people. Me I tell you, the people them have to unmark.
And them have to handcuff in the vehicle too.
People. Like me I say, the plot thickens because it seems like this pastor did not just evil, but him is nasty too. You are guaranteed a report is coming out of the Jamaican Observer newspaper said that Kevin Smith, yes, the leader of the International Pathway Ministry Church down there in Montego Bay, was convicted, charged of sexual assault, one count of sexual assault against a 21-year-old man. Yes, me say that. A 1-year-old man in Canada on November 5th of 2007, a highly placed lawyer enforcement source told Observer. So Observer said something, I want him big lawyer if he come try to sue me and say me. But a newspaper me I read out, according to the source, Smith served 6 months after prison time and received an order to do 10 years and did not complete and comply, so him get dipped. And so him end up in a fewy place. The boy I go around the place I swim in a holy papa and lake long time. People are more fire upon them boy and more fire upon them Babylon, because a Babylon invent crime upon the people them. Let them look swim around boy come violate the local women and children. All of those churchgoers are traumatized. I mean, I'm telling no lie, I'm sorry for them. I just look at children them I'm sorry for, because they put the children them in some wrong position and hurtful position. And I'm glad that the government step in and take some of them people there and take care of them, give them some counseling. But again, people, I'm just breaking the news that you know, say, yo, the Cult Mastermind Pastor out of Montego Bay. Yes, I'm talking about Kevin O. Smith, the one that did in charge of the Pathway International Ministry Church down there. Me find out, said the boy did ask me in a Canadian sea. Yeah, I'm going to violate one little 21-year-old man and then charge him 1 count of sexual assault. Him do 6 months and get 10 years probation and couldn't do it. So then dip him. I saw him end up down a go Jamaica. I dirty up with church them. Hit that red subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Do you think that set him up and play the same blood drinking game what them did play? Him did play upon them, because I know many people in high places, artists, politicians, them gonna find out more, because this seems like it's a movie. The plot that continues, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rastafari Soldier, Deep Roots TV. I'm actually hit that red subscribe button. Yeah, share up the file for me. More life, more joy, more happiness. Bless.